MashaAllah, Tareed is and Churi is very so it looks like it's the stuff, but it's not really it. Haha. Alice, isn't it? It's just lemon malt. Gotcha. Hey, welcome to another beautiful day in Pakistan. Hey, and we have lots and lots of trucks as we are in the district of Mardan, and in the distance you may be able to see the bridge that says welcome to Mardan. As the driver does a U-turn in the middle of the road. So wherever you do a U-turn, it must be safe, legal and convenient. And at the moment it's none of them, but he's in charge. This will be fun. Definitely not teaching this manoeuvre. Wow, look at that. Opposite flow of traffic. Oh, hey. So every behaviour has a positive intention. So which you then know has got a positive intention, which is in this case RIC. The positive intention is to go and eat food as we drive straight forward into the shade. Drive straight forward into the restaurant. It's not a drive-through, but it is a drive-through. And his intention was to come here and eat food. So wherever you are, have a wonderful, blessed day. As we end up at the name of, what does that say? Name of Qada restaurant. It's very hot in Pakistan. The fans are on full power. There's people sat on either side of me. They're sat cross-legged on the floor, and I do not want to hold the camera at them. But the fans are buzzing away, and the breeze is serene and beautiful. Here's my two, and the food has arrived, and we have kabli palau, we have chicken with cucumber and onions, blazing hot roti, and straight out of the tandoor, it's baking hot. That looks so tempting. Oh, the taste of that kabli palau, alhamdulillah. And let's have a look what's hiding in the middle. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. SubhanAllah. Guys are enjoying themselves. MashaAllah, it's a busy old place. Tareed or churi is a very famous dish in these parts. So they've called for some gravy and there's some roti that's remaining. अब बाबू जी देन उस चूरी जोड़ाई SubhanAllah उसको तोलो चे देन जोड़ाई ऊपर अल्लाह उस around 2 चे देन in 5 minutes inshallah. So introducing in the red corner, fighting out of Khattak, is a baboon, and in the blue corner, fighting out of Esamalo Malawan Church. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to the center of the ring, Mr. Yasir Khan. So let's get ready to rumble. Oh, mashallah. And as he steps forward and takes his right hand and just gives it a little jab, and the fellow just rocks back, and he goes, whoa, straight. Oh, and he's going straight for the knockout here. Straight for the knockout. And fighting out of the red corner is a whole load of turi. And here we go, Bismillah wa ala barakatullah. And as he throws a right hook, alhamdulillah, straight knockout. Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. So one of the most famous dishes around in these parts of KPK, things like Karai Gosht, Tarsi Karai has become very famous in Peshawar, and many other dishes as well. However, the national dish is that in some places data will tell you that it's Nihari, in other places they'll tell you that it's Karachi. Biryani, Dum Puft is becoming more and more used in these areas. If you're not familiar with Dum Puft, it goes on a slow burning flame. आम तौर पर इसे देनो सलीरिश कंट्रोल द पारा वफा के माने pratai akam dagi matka chi the pot chikumi. It's often sealed, or also actually they seal the top of it, and then it's eaten, and then it's cooked very very slowly. The word dum, it's almost like dum. It's not like dum. Dum actually means very very slow, and puft means actually to keep it on a fire as well. And I may have already said it is often made in a clay pot. लेकिन दिल तो चिमू मनिन कमज़े लरालू दिल तो कम त्यार सीज़ुने चूरनु बाबू and they arrived very very quickly. And as I sit here, I'm being watched by 100 other people from different directions, which is eating in Pakistan is just an event, just an occasion where many people will come around the table. Amtor mani musmuki mani nasi in the sunnat way, read Bismillah before they start, eat with a good intention that the strength and the energy that they will receive, they will use in a great way towards the right steps and do good deeds. Here's a question I've probably asked before. What is the national sweet dish of Pakistan? Comment below. And if you do not want to listen, put your hands on your ears now. So the national sweet of Pakistan is known as gulab jamun. It's loved by sweet lovers everywhere. It has a very delectable aroma. And other things like kulfi and kheer are also very popular as well. And generally around what we call michai, sweet things, okay, often is related to happiness, occasions, events, and things of that sort. Eid, weddings, and if you're Shehzad, when you pass your driving test. Just love fruit around here, whether it's roti or kabli palau or chapati or biryani or rihani, even rihani. Other types of food in the morning. A staple diet is paratha and eggs and chole. You'll see jalebi sizzling in the bazaars. Oh, and isn't that nice? Hey, the shadow of the fan, because it's very hot at the moment. And the place is called Nemat Khada. I think that's how you say it. And the bill was 3,750 rupees, which is less than a tenner for 5 people who've eaten to their fill. And on the outside, mashallah, we have the traditional gut. I keep saying this. Youngsters sit on that side, elders sit on the other side. There's a traditional takya that you lean on, sleep on after you've been eating for hours. Because often when you eat here, it's a massive occasion. I've got, mashallah, lots of them as well. So here we go, on the dishes. Mashallah, many different types of dishes. Mashallah, lots of different dishes. They're all hiding. And that's the back of the kitchen. So Mushtaq has made, alright, okay, mewa, for the palau. Sabzi 2. Oh, chicken korma. Mashallah, mahki. On the next one we have, dal mash. Okay, lobiade, chane ki dal, dodai taftai, palak aloo. And over here is the blazing tea. I di runa chidano service la kya kahi, mashallah, yeah. And look at this, doodh pati, subhanallah, radai ko chai iska, look at that, beautiful. Di runa chidano tandoor bani nasti. And they're on the phones. And as we look at the restaurant, it looks like this. And last but by no means least is the kabli palau, subhanallah. Look at that. And here it is. The kabli palau hides under there. And over here, it looks like it's the station for the karais. MashaAllah, that's the father of all karais. Look at that, it's huge. It's a lovely meal. As it says that Allah Aman, so beautiful. As I'm wandering through a blazing hot bazaar, going past the government higher secondary school in the cantonment area, I've just noticed a building and I want you to have a look at this. It just looks like something out of prehistoric British period. I don't know what makes me say that, but it's the arches and the Victorian arches. I like a Victorian sash window, which Victoria, which is very much like Southfield Square, Hanover Square and Peel Square. in the city of Bradford, West Yorkshire. I'm sure there's many others as well. Hanover Square and Bloomsbury Square in London. Just look at the door. Look at the brickwork. The sun's absolutely blazing and the camera just looks totally black. But look at this. It's just so much fun just walking down the middle of the road through all the hustle and the bustle and the excitement and back to the building. Just look at that. It just says Shah Jahan Sweets and Bakers, but I'm sure it's not Shah Jahanic. It just looks like an old Buckingham Palace. Comes a king or previous kings and queens. Square kitchen. Probably thousands would gather somewhere like this. And there would be a coronation or a state event. And so is it some sort of old palace? I haven't got a clue. But look, I'm just walking down the middle of the road in the middle of Pakistan in KPK. I've got people over there on the right hand side, saying hello and saying goodbye and saying salam. And as I walk out onto the main road, I've absolutely no idea where I am going. Aha, look what I have found on the building. Look at this. And on the other side, look at it somewhere. MashaAllah, Khashta building there. And there it is, Taj. I'm so sure this is something royal or was something royal. Such a lovely building. And I'm trying to find, it's a Nishan, but it's definitely British style. Or having said that, prehistoric Indian style for that matter. Influenced by the British. As I hit the traffic, standing in the middle of the road. It says, "Dear Shonkin video, can I zoom with you? That is Desh Lama. Malado. Oh, they're British style Pakistani around. Look at this. Full to the rafters." So I'm being told that this is on the main Shoba Chowk in the district of Nowshera. And one of the officers is he's on duty at the minute, but he tells me that this place is more or less from the Hindu period, and its history goes into a family that was originally resident here, and they used to give food and tea to various families, and then as history takes it forward, this is how it ended up so many years ago. I have no specific details myself. This is what the locals are telling me. So it makes more sense now that it's from the history of the Hindu families as opposed to anything directly linked with the British. Isn't it just beautiful? MashaAllah, some of us are living there. Hey, look, we've actually ended up in Nowshera. I was just enjoying it, just being in the moment. Didn't even realise that we'd ended up back in Nowshera once again. So as we carry on with our expedition, with our adventures and travelling, we have ended up in Akora Khattak, which is very famous for its madrasa, Kanya, I believe it's called, a massive markaz of Dini knowledge, place where they write fatwa and fatawa. However, we have just turned left and come into the bazaar. It's time for a cold drink. I don't normally drink these things, but right now, a lemon malt made in the Murray Brewery. Brewery, all sorts of things come into the mind, but it's time for a drink. Bismillahi wa ala barakatullah. Coffee clearly the sharp bit, but sometimes malt is needed when you lose salt, and you use a lot of sweat and body water whilst you are in the heat. But that's nice, mashallah. As you can see, we're in the shop. Just a little local drinks place, and outside it's hustle and bustle with shopkeepers, markets, vegetables, and we shall go for a walk shortly, so be ready. So as we walk through the bazaar Kenezu, as you see, look, it's fruit markets, guava, melons, apricots, one side the sabziani and watermelon season. Mangoes जो है ना रो लगा शुरू कीगी, लेकिन फिलहाल निश्चित है. Ayo, a butcher's and left right वाली बाजार से काफी सारे बाजार है. और पाकिस्तान मज़े the Pakistan fruit tekana. There you go, we've got guava, apples, apricots, melons. Oh, mangoes, subhanallah, first batch. Love the walkabouts. So Akora Khattak, can't remember the last time I was here. Yeah, I did too. They're all great, mashallah. We've got watermelons, mangoes. Assalamu alaikum, sangala ji, tabiyat makhade, khairiyat sarai. Mashallah, look at this. More fruits. Assalamu alaikum ji, assalamu alaikum. Tabiyat makhade, khairiyat sarai. So Abdul Qayyum bhai there, mashallah. Akora, I can't even say it. Akora Khattak. Akora Khattak even. Ogara mungla na poktora zi na English ra. Say in both languages. Bhai naste mashallah. Ogara YouTuber there. He's a YouTuber. Ogara YouTube channel. Jida ogara phone channel last ki nisal le mashallah. Assalamu alaikum. Mashallah. I can't remember the last time I was here, if I was ever here. I'm at the Akora Khattak, say it properly, Akora Khattak bus station, where buses will arrive from the direction of Peshawar, which is that way. Or it might just simply be a taxi. Oh, there we go, look, oh, there we go, look, Bangladesh. Awaska, the tout, the bus conductor, here we go, check this. There he goes, look. Last look at why put in chat soy. There he goes, look at him. Moving about. My friends that are watching throughout the world, particularly those that have grown up in the Western world, this is the Grand Trunk Road. It runs for about 2,500 miles. And just look at it on the left hand side, there's a bazaar. People just shack up and off they go, and they just run their business all day without any rates, without any tax, without any electricity bills, gas bills. It's just off you go, and the country and the land is your own. It's just buy and sell, straight profit. And the capital city of Pakistan, do you know the name of the capital city of Pakistan? Is 105 kilometers away from here. Let me give you a clue. It has its own cricket stadium. The Shah Faisal Masjid is there. Benazir International Airport is there too. It's twinned with a city called Rawalpindi. Do you know its name? I will give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you want to call a friend? Okay, the first part is called Islam, and the second place, or second part of the name, a place of living, a place of residence, a place of population, called Abad. It is called Islamabad, and it's about 105 kilometers from where we are right now, which is the area of Akora Khattak, and Islamabad is in that direction.